you can live your rich life.
To the rich life!
Getting rich is not as hard as you think. It's just a matter of making the right choices at the right time. You probably have heard that getting rich requires hard work, sacrifice, and time. But the truth is, you can even get rich when you're young. It's never too early to start thinking about your financial future. Here are 10 things you can do right now to set yourself up for financial success later in life. Number 1. Avoid an expensive lifestyle. If you're young and want to get rich, it's tempting to go all out and buy everything you want. But that's not the way to get rich. You have to be smart about your spending and make sure that your lifestyle is affordable over the long term. Don't buy things just because they're cool or fun. Wait until they're needed and affordable. If you need something, figure out how much money it will cost over time before buying it to know whether it makes sense financially for your long-term goals. To get rich, you should avoid buying a luxury car, going on extravagant vacations, and spending money on other expensive things. The key is to live frugally, save as much as possible, and invest your money wisely. Number 2. Get a side hustle. You don't have to be an entrepreneurial genius to get rich. The best way to start making money is by getting a side hustle. You could start your own business or freelance, but even if you don't have enough time or skills, there are still plenty of ways to make money on the side. For example, you can start selling your stuff online or writing articles for other websites or magazines. While it's true that starting a side hustle when you're young is good for your financial future, it's also good for your mental health and happiness. Even if you have a full-time job that pays well, there are still ways that you can find extra money on the side. You might work at a coffee shop or restaurant and make tips. Or maybe you have a skill set that could help other people out. Number 3. Pay yourself first. To make money, you need to learn how to save it. It's simple math. The more money you have in your bank account, the more you can invest in yourself and grow your wealth. Make a budget and pay yourself first by putting a portion into savings every time you get paid. Then use the rest of your income to cover other expenses, like rent, groceries, or whatever else needs paying. This way, you won't have to worry about whether or not you'll be able to save for something later. You'll always have something in savings because it's already accounted for. Paying yourself first is one of the most important things you can do for your financial health. Start with whatever amount you can afford and commit to putting some percentage of every paycheck into your savings account. It's simple, yet it can make a massive difference in the long run. Number 4. Avoid debt at all costs. Debt is a thing that many people get into, but it's not something you want to have when you're young. It can be tough to pay off when you're starting, making life much more difficult if you don't take care of it early on. If you want to get rich, avoid debt at all costs. Debt is a hand that ties you down and prevents you from being able to invest in your future. You should never take on debt unless it's to purchase an asset that will increase in value. If you're young and have little income, using a credit card to finance your lifestyle may be tempting, but it can be costly in the long run. In fact, many people who start their lives with debt end up paying hundreds or thousands of dollars in interest over time, and some never pay off their debts. This means that even though they're making monthly payments on their credit card bills, they're losing money because those payments aren't covering what they owe. Number 5. Learn to manage your money. Getting caught up in the excitement of having a lot of money is easy when you're young. You have to be able to figure out how much you can spend when you need to save, and what kinds of investments will make the most sense for your needs. Money management is key to becoming rich and avoiding debt. If you don't know how to manage it, you might end up spending all your money on things that aren't important and not have enough left over for the things that matter. Managing money is not easy, and it will not happen overnight. Learning how to manage your money will take practice and patience. But if you don't start now, it will be much harder later on in life when you have bills, student loans, mortgages, and more weighing on your mind. Not only will it be challenging because of all of these things, but also because people who don't know how to manage their money usually end up working more than necessary, just because they can't afford their bills without living paycheck to paycheck. Number 6. Find a mentor. The best way to jumpstart your journey to becoming wealthy is to find a mentor who has already done it. Finding a mentor in your field is crucial because they can help you learn the ropes and get ahead faster. They can help you with everything from investing your money to networking and connecting with people who can help you in your career. They'll also be able to advise you on handling challenges and opportunities and help you make connections that could lead to new job opportunities. A mentor can help you navigate the waters of business and make the right decisions at every turn. You should look for someone who is successful in your chosen field and has a good reputation as an expert in that field. Ideally, they'll have experience teaching others, so they'll be able to guide you on how to improve your skills and knowledge base. They know the tricks and shortcuts, so finding one will be key to your success. Number 7. Develop patience and self-control. It's easy to get impatient and not control yourself when you're young, but taking the time to plan out your finances, save money, and develop patience will help you in the long run. Developing these two skills can help you avoid mistakes and ensure that your money lasts as long as possible. You'll be tempted by all kinds of ways to make money quickly. Still, to develop the habits that will help you get rich in the long run, you must learn to wait for the right opportunity. You also need to learn how to control your impatience so that it doesn't lead you down a path that could cost you money or time. Number 8. Don't be afraid of challenges and risks. You might think, there's no way I'm going to be successful at everything, or worry that if you try something new, it might not work out. But the truth is that there's no way to know what kind of success you'll have until you take risks. And if you don't take risks when you're young, what will happen when you're old? You'll never know how much potential you've got inside of you unless you test it out now. Many different paths can lead you to wealth and success. You just have to be willing to try them all and not fear challenges and risks along the way. Number 9. Do not fear failure. No one ever became rich without failing at least once. The only way to learn is through failure. So if you're not failing, you're not learning. If you want to be rich, you have to be willing to take risks, which includes the possibility of failing. You're not going to be rich overnight. It takes time and effort. But if you don't give up, you'll get there eventually. Failing is a part of growing up. It's normal. It happens to everyone, even some people who have become millionaires by age 40. Number 10. Plan for the future and make it happen. Most people don't get rich because they don't plan for their future. They live daily and think only about what they need right now. To get rich, you must start thinking about what you want your life to look like 5 or 10 years from now and commit yourself to make it happen. You don't need much money to start planning your future. You just need a little bit of money and a lot of commitment. You can set goals for yourself and then work towards them every day to eventually accomplish them. Suppose you have a plan for your career and finances. In that case, even if it's just a rough outline, you'll be better prepared when unexpected things arise and can take advantage of opportunities. The world is full of great opportunities to get by and gain wealth and financial success. Are you willing to work at it? Do you have what it takes to get there? If you're young, you might think there's no way you can get rich. Don't let age hold you back from your dreams. You are never too young or too old to achieve your goals. You just need to work hard and believe in yourself. Start small and grow gradually over time. These 10 things can help you build wealth even at a young age. Comment what you think down below. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. Watch this informative video right here.